Kieran, thank you for talking to us. Before we look at the first game of the season, good news early in the week, Corey and Darver, a new contract.
Yeah, pleased with that. He's made a really good impression over pre-season on me. Heard good things about him, but we've liked him. Fits in with the group well, fits in with how we want to play, and we see him as a player for the future. Obviously, he's still very young. Hasn't played too many games yet for a centre half. Has played some left back, some centre half, but we see him as another one of the good young players who can develop and be part of the journey with the team, and that's why we're happy he signed a new deal.
Is it fair that development, as you say, a young player, that could involve whatever pathway, just given the right opportunity?
Yeah, we're speaking with Corey all the time and making sure that that we map out the right journey for him. Obviously, he's coming into a good age, but has had varied experiences, but not lots and lots of games. So we have to make sure he has the right games program, and we're speaking with Corey on that. And I say he's an important part of the squad at the moment, and certainly an important part of the future.
And moving on to Bolton and the big start to the season tomorrow, how has this week been on the training pitch?
Yeah, it's been good. Obviously, we had the game on Tuesday night as well, which was almost an extension of the training week for some.
Yeah.
And others, it was about getting some more minutes. So if the training's done by now, we've worked hard for 6 weeks. The boys are prepared, they're fit, they understand how we play. Obviously, there'll be improvements hopefully as the next few weeks and as the season goes on, especially with new players bedding in. But in general, I'm happy with where we're at, and I think the work's done now, and it's about being fresh and ready to win the game on Saturday.
I think you've said pre-season as a whole been really good for building the fitness and no serious injuries. Just wondered how Don Ball's getting on.
Yeah, he's coming on okay. Yeah, so he's no good for this weekend. What we thought was a knock tended to be a very small amount of ligament damage, but nothing too serious. So hopefully he'll be back out in the grass next week, and we'll see how he progresses. So yeah, that's the only minor setback, but other than that, a clean bill of health. Starting at home with the visit of Bolton, what challenges will they bring to Portman Road, boss? No, plenty. Very good team. Obviously, I've had a really good 2 seasons, promotion, and then last year pushing up to the top half of the table, and certainly second half of the season we're one of the best teams in the league. So really tough game to start with. Really good game that I'm looking forward to. Should be an exciting and an open game, and we know we're going to have to be at our very best to get a result. Of course, the determination to get off on the right foot, but what builds success over a long season? It's so important to remember. 46 games, isn't it? Yeah, look, that's massive. It doesn't make us any less the will to win tomorrow any less. It's a huge game. We really want to get off to a good start, but we know the same 3 points are available next week against Forest Green or the week after that. So it's 3 points. We need to pick up a lot of points and a lot of wins this season, and hopefully this will be the first one. But it's no more than that. It's not a defining game of the season by any means yet. Hopefully them games will come for us much later in the year. This is a chance for us to go out in front of what's going to be a fantastic crowd, work really hard, show how much enthusiasm and passion we have for the start of the season, try and impose ourselves on them, and do all the right things towards getting a result. But as you say, it's one very small piece of hopefully what's going to be a long and hopefully a successful season. You say they're a fantastic crowd. I think more than 27,000 expected, season tickets flying. We saw loads of fans at the open day. What can that do to the group, Kieran? Yeah, I think it's really momentum that was picked up last year. I think the supporters have been fantastic, even in the more difficult moments last year, especially at the start. I know the players were very appreciative and felt that the support, never really waned. But certainly the second half of the season and some of the home crowds and attendances and performances were really, really good. So we want to pick up that momentum again. Certainly we have it in the off season, and we've had it through pre-season in terms of the level of interest and the level of support. But it's up to us now to put the performances on the pitch that keep people coming and keep people enjoying how we play, and obviously everyone enjoys it a lot more when we win games. Finally, I just wondered how much you're looking forward to, of course, heading into the first full season now as a manager. Yeah, really looking forward to it. Yeah, it's exciting. I'm excited, staff are excited, same as the players are excited. So it's a really proud feeling. But again, once we get into the game, once the game starts, everyone's full focus just has to be on what's going on the pitch and no distractions. But no, for me it's nice. It's been a good pre-season, first full pre-season with the group, and I've really enjoyed working with them and working with all the staff here at the club, and I think we've given ourselves the best chance we possibly can to go in the season and start well. No guarantees, but I think we're in a good place, so yeah, we all look forward to the game.